Hey, part 2 here of our binomial expansions using our Pascal's triangle. Um, we are on example 6 now. I'm sorry it went this long, but I don't know, I find the history stuff kind of interesting, so you probably skipped over it anyway, and it don't matter. Alright, finding our coefficient of this, given our expansion of that. So we need to go to our 7th row of our triangle, which is going to be the 1, 7, 21, and so forth. Alright, we want to find where x to the 5th power is going to be happening. So we're going to go 7 here, 6, 5. So that's going to be on this row. That means the rest of it doesn't really matter. So we're going to have our x to the 5th here. The y power, 0, 1, is going to be squared. And look like that. So our answer in there is just going to be 21x to the 5y squared. And since it's just asking for the coefficient, 21 would be our actual answer there. So not too bad. And this is the way most of your questions on the test and on your semester exam are going to be. They're going to have you do the entire thing all the time. Alright, so we want to find our coefficient of something that looks like this with our expansion of that. Alright, so we're going back to the 4th row, which is a little bit easier to deal with. We want our x squared term, so where's that going to happen at? We got 4, 3, 2. So we're looking here. Alright, and plugging in our stuff, that's going to be x squared. Or no, just x, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's just x. I looked here instead of here. So we're plugging in that x. And then our y is going to be 3y. We got to get its power, so that's going to be 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. And that really matters on this case because we've got to make sure that we square that 3 and then multiply that 3 by our front number here to get our actual coefficient. So 3 squared is 9 times 6 will give us 54 there. X squared and y squared. So the actual answer they're looking for is that 54 being our coefficient. Alright, coefficient of our x, y to the 4th term in this one. So we're back to our power of 3, which is our 1331. Finding our coefficient of x to the 1 power, that's going to be easier. So we got 3, 2, 1. We're looking at our row here. So we're going to have our x there, 2y squared. What power is that going to be? Well, 3, 2, 1, 0. So we got 2 squared is 4 times 3 is going to make 12. X, and then y squared squared is going to be y to the 4th. But it doesn't care, it just wants the coefficient, which is our 12. Alright, so now what we're going to be looking at on our semester exam. Which one of these is not a term? Yeah, I'm not a big fan of this question. It kind of makes me mad. 3rd power. 1, 3, 3, 1. So we're going to kind of just work through the whole thing here. We're going 3, 2, 1, 0 for our powers of the 2x. Then we got our y. Powers are going to be going up, so 3, 2, 1, 0. And now we just need to work out each one to see if it's an answer over here or not. We're looking for one that is not. So here 2 to the 3rd power is going to make 8. That goes away, so it's just x cubed. And that's right here, so that is not an answer because we're looking for one that is not a term. Here we got 2 squared is 4 times 3 makes 12 x squared y. And that's right here, so A is not an answer. This one we got 2 to the 1 power times 3 is going to make 6xy squared. That is not the same as this one, so that's going to be our answer. And our last one here is just going to be y cubed, which is this, and proves us right on B being the correct answer. Alright, last little thing here. What's our coefficient for this term, y to the fourth, and this one? So we got to go to our fourth power here, which, what's that one though? 1, 4, 6, 4, 1. We want the one where y to the fourth is happening. That's going to be our bottom row. So we're going to have x to the 0 and 3y to the fourth here. As our powers go on down this way and then on up that way. So this to the 0 power goes away. We got basically just asking us what's 3 to the 4th power. That's 3 times 3 is 9 and 27 is 81. So that's our final answer there. Alright, so thanks for suffering through this with me. And make some good choices out there. We'll see you in class.